Well, it took us 6 years, but we've done it. We've increased our reputation to the point that now we are on top of the world, baby. And if we take a look at European coefficients from the last 5 years, we're first. However, if we take a look at the last 10 years, we sit 16th. In finances, we only sit 5th, okay, but we don't see any big names ahead of us. Leipzig are top, Hoffenheim, Hertha and Villarreal. So maybe you can argue that our objective is done here at Valencia. But let's see if we can keep this level up at least for one more season. Hey, welcome back to Valencia on FM24. Welcome to what might be our last season here with Valencia. I haven't decided yet. We saw some big names in the summer. Pedrola signed for Liverpool for 53 million, that can rise up to 59. Todibo went to Newcastle for 65 million. Oli signed for Lazio for 26 million. And Sudakov went out on loan to Manchester City with a mandatory future fee of only 30 million. We also loaned out a bunch of our youngsters, including Ivan Bayo to Nice. Well, I didn't really want to make any transfers this summer. I've signed this guy from Sparta Prague in the last few days of the January transfer window, and I loaned him back to them for 8 million. That can go up to 8.75. He's a 19-year-old midfielder, decent La Liga player, but he's going to play for our second squad in the second division. Now, like I said, I didn't want to sign any player, but my scouts found this guy, Matthews Fernandez, playing for Sporting, and he was available for around 50 million. It can cost us 56 if he plays 50 games for us. Look at this guy. For only 50 million, I had to sign him. He's on only 92k per week. I thought, why not pair up this guy with Oscar Klug in our midfield? So with this signing, I believe we actually improved our first 11. However, overall, I think we've weakened the squad by selling the likes of Sudakov, Todibo and Estanis Pedrola. So here's our fixtures for the Champions League phase. It seems tougher than last season. We're gonna play home against Arsenal and Inter, away at Shakhtar, Napoli, United and Salzburg, and home against Hoffenheim and Ajax. Yeah, I think it's tougher than last season. We had a good start of the season with a 4-1 victory away at Mallorca, Fresneda, Duro, Patrick Dorgu and Mario Molnar. We've won our first trophy of the season, the UEFA Super Cup, 2-0 against Aston Villa, an own goal and Pabuena. A 6-2 victory against Alaves. We were 2-0 down after 9 minutes. We managed to turn it around before halftime. Mario Molnar with a hat-trick, an own goal, Hugo Duro and Roberto Dominguez. We dropped 2 points away at Villarreal in a 1-1 draw, Shelder scoring for us. They've equalized, Patrick Dorgu got sent off, they got a disallowed goal, and that was it. And we end with a 4-0 victory home against Real Sociedad. Gluck, Becerra, Hugo Duro and Manuel Bartolomé with a lovely goal. In today's episode, we're gonna cover 4 matches, 2 in La Liga, away at Real Madrid and home against Betis, and 2 Champions League games, home against Arsenal and Inter. Now, before we continue, be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed my videos and subscribe to the channel, of course. Here's the first 11 for the game away at Real Madrid. Giorgi, Dorgu, Jescarlito, Diomande, Fresneda, Luengo, Fernandez, Gluck, Shelderab, Becerra and Duro up front. Ben Doak is on the bench because he just came back from an injury. We have Visak injured and David Cuesta for around 4 weeks. We have this guy on the bench, Jose Manuel Funes. He's a backup right back who's not good enough. He's going to stay on the bench until David Cuesta returns from his injury. Yeah, it's going to be a tough game away at Real Madrid. They still have a great squad, of course. It's Real Madrid. They always have a great squad. Can we get a draw? I'll be happy with a draw. Shelderab takes a corner for our first highlight. It was close from Diomande, the hero from that Champions League final last season. That was probably the most dramatic Champions League finals I ever encountered in recent years in Football Manager. What a game. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should definitely check out the previous episode. It was great. Anyway, let's get back to the game. Here's another highlight with Real Madrid in control of the ball in their own half. Jude Bellingham, Solana, I don't know who this guy is. They bought Hincapie from Leverkusen, I guess. Here's Rodrigo, Jeremy Pino over the bar. That was a great move from Real Madrid. We got away with it though. Sevilla are winning away at Leganes, but we don't care about that. But I did saw that our former player Diogo Lopez scored. They also have that goalkeeper, Calais, I believe it's his name. Back to the game. 43 minutes on the clock. Real Madrid are kind of controlling the game so far. Valverde to Camavinga. He's playing on the left, okay. Valverde again. Here's Jeremy Pino. That was lovely for Jude Bellingham. Save hands from Georgie. You don't beat Georgie with those kind of shots. Here we go again, around 6 more minutes from this first half. Real Madrid are moving the ball around quite nicely. And Bellingham now, a good chance here. Costa, Camavinga to Rodrigo, and we're 1-0 down. Maybe not, even though the assistant referee didn't raise his flag. Yeah, it's goal awarded. We're 1-0 down with just 6 minutes before halftime. We only had one shot. We had possession though, but it seems like all the highlights go Real Madrid's way. Don't concede again, please, before halftime. Are we gonna lose this game? Oh, Diomande was there. Nicely done. That's the end of it. Why did we saw that highlight? I don't know, but we're 1-0 down at halftime. Yes, they're a good team and they're a rival, but there's no excusing that first half performance. Sort it out. Yeah, what the hell? Dorgu now with a throw-in for Fernandez. Here's Luengo. Patrick Dorgu. Fernandez. Shoot, dude. Fernandez to Becerra. A good opportunity there. Come on, Becerra, dude. Diomande does well. Becerra again. Here's Fernandez. Luengo. Becerra. Back to Diomande. Come on. Fresneda was open there. Fernandez. Fernandez. Shelter up now. That's a penalty. Okay, we got a penalty. 59 minutes on the clock. Maybe I'm going to make some substitutions after this highlight. Becerra is on a 6.3. Hugo Duro. It's no penalty, for crying out loud. Okay, let's sub off Becerra. Bring in Ben Doak. And that's all. 74 minutes on the clock. I'm going to bring in Naipan for Fernandez. Here's Dominguez for Oscar. Pabuena up front for Hugo Duro. And Robust for Shoulder Up. I brought in the teenagers. Maybe they can change something. Or maybe not. Let's go attacking. Actually, let's go very attacking. Maybe we can get a corner. No. No highlights at all. This was a poor performance. Really poor. 3 shots, only 1 on target. Real Madrid deserved to win the game. For this Champions League game home against Arsenal, I only made 1 change to the first 11. Ben Doak came in and I dropped Becerra on the bench. Naipan got injured in training. He'll be out for around 2 weeks. Oh, I almost forgot. I have to play Restes in goal. I'm curious to see their squad. It's kind of the same squad they have in real life. 6 years into the save. It's actually our 7th season. Yeah, I saw they bought Inacio, but they've done it a couple of seasons ago. Here we go. It's Patrick Dorgu on the ball. Cross it, dude. Cross it. Fernandez, shoulder up. Luengo. Take your shot, kid. We're 1-0 up. Come on. Oh, and they have Ederson in goal. Okay. So Ederson and Inacio. And the rest of the squad is kind of the same. We're 1-0 up after 5 minutes against Arsenal. Yes, they have Zinchenko, Inacio, Saliba, White, Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, Saka, Martinelli, and Gabriel Jesus up front. Great squad for Arsenal. Just Carlito to Diomande. Here's Fernandez. Oh, lovely move from Fernandez there with a back heel. Shoulder up. Cheeky. Just Carlito now. 19 minutes on the clock. Just Carlito made a terrible mistake there. A good chance. Odegaard. It's 1-1. 1-1 after the stupid mistake from Just Carlito. 43 minutes on the clock. Shoulder up takes a corner. Luengo was there. Okay. Dorgu keeps it alive to tries a ball to Hugo Duro. That was poor. We didn't saw too much of Hugo Duro this episode so far. Gabriel Jesus. Zinchenko now. Zinchenko back to Inacio. Here's Declan Rice, Odegaard. That was a lovely move. Oh my word. Oh my word, Gabriel Jesus. Havertz scores. 2-1 for Arsenal. What's going on with this team? We have our best 11 on the pitch, and Arsenal have the advantage after we took the lead. Fresneda with a throw-in just a minute into the second half. Come on, let's equalize immediately. Diomande. Fernandez loses the ball. We get it back though. Fernandez again. Shoulder up. Shoulder up, dude. Dude! He's on a 7.1, but he lost the ball there. To be fair, he was kind of surrounded by red shirts. We get the ball back now. Oscar Fernandez to shoulder up. Come on, baby. It's 2-2. Or maybe not. Let's see what VAR has to say about it. I think it's going to award the goal. Yes, it's 2-2. Come on, boys. Let's score another. I'm staying attacking. Ben Doak is on a 6.4. Gluck on a 6.6. Just Carlito, because of that stupid mistake, is on a 6.5 now. He was on a 6.4. 40 minutes remaining. Let's make some substitutions. I'm going to bring in Mario Molnar this time and not Pabuena. Becerra on the right. And Roberto Dominguez is coming in for Oscar Gluck. 10 more minutes to go. Fresneda looks really tired. So is Patrick Dorgu. David Yegi is coming in for Dorgu. And I'm going to bring in Gatswill for Fresneda and switch him around with Diomande. Yeah, we're in stoppage time. I guess this is the score. 2-2. That's not good enough. I don't like what I saw. Yeah, not good enough. Against Real Betis, we should win with our backups. I've decided to rest most of our first team players. We're going to go with Georgi, Yeig, Hidalgo, Gatswill, Fresneda because I don't have a choice, Luengo because I don't have a choice, Bartolome, Dominguez, Robust, Becerra, and Pabuena up front. Am I taking a risk by using this first 11? Maybe. But Real Betis are not that great 7 years in this version of FM. They have Canizares, our former goalkeeper, in goal. Yes, they only have 4 points after 5 games. They struggled last season as well. Come on, boys, let's get the 3 points. Well, at the same time, we have El Clasico, Barcelona against Real Madrid. Okay, here's our first highlight with Yeig taking a cross. Becerra now. Becerra, that's a penalty. Surely that's a penalty. I'm curious to see who's gonna take it. I think Dominguez. No, it's Luengo. Okay, Luengo steps up and scores. Our deep line playmaker scores in 2 consecutive matches. Good for him. It was a great goal against Arsenal and a penalty today against Real Betis. 1-0 up after 10 minutes. 40 minutes on the clock. Gatswill, Luengo and Fresneda are playing all right. Barcelona are 1-0 up against Real Madrid, which is good, I guess. At least Real Madrid are not running away with it already. Bartolome to Yeig. Come on, dude. Dominguez was there. We need to score another. Hidalgo. Fresneda now. To Luengo. Fresneda again. Dominguez. 2-0. Come on. His second goal of the season. What a lovely shot from the midfielder. We're approaching half time. Here's Robust to Yeig in the penalty area. Pabuena missed the target though. Or no, it's a corner actually. 2 minutes added to this first half. Yeig takes the corner. Short to Bartolome. Back to Yeig. Now Dominguez. Close. It's another corner. Okay. We are piling on the pressure to score our third goal before halftime. Hidalgo. Now Anthony Robust. Robust. Come on, dude. It's 3-0. Lovely first half from our backups. Yeah, you've blown them away. Keep going, people. 60 minutes on the clock. No highlights in the second half. Pabuena seems to be the only one that's not doing too well. So let's bring in Mario Molnar for him. Fresneda with a throw-in for Dominguez for our first highlight of the second half. 72 minutes on the clock. Dominguez. Back to Gatswill. Luengo for Becerra. Mario Molnar. Saved by Canizares. Yeig takes the corner. Was for Luengo. Okay, Robust with another good opportunity, and that's probably the end of the highlight. We have a throw-in now. Gatswill. Gatswill to Bartolome. Here's Anthony Robust. Robius does well in the penalty area. Look at the speed of this guy. Yay, shoot kid. Bartolome. What a lovely goal from Manuel Bartolome. His second of the season. That was absolutely insane. What are they checking for? It's goal awarded. We need to see this one again. That was lovely. I think it's a goal of the season contender here. Yeah, lovely shot from Bartolome. Top beans too. Diomande came in to replace Fresneda. Here's Diomande now. 84 minutes on the clock. Becerra to Bartolome. Back to Becerra. Good save there from Canizares. Canizares is on a 7.5 rating. We had 9 shots on target. A great XG. 4-0 victory. Job done. It's the last game of the episode against Inter in the Champions League, and I've changed back to our usual first 11 with Restes in goal, of course. We have Jan Weissek coming back from his injury. He'll be on the bench. Maybe he's gonna play in the second half. I have nothing against Inter, but I wanna smash them. They have our former player Matthew Cunha, who they bought for 82 million. He's playing behind the striker. Here we go for our first highlight. Diomande to Luengo, Oscar Gluck. Lovely ball to Ben Doak. Ben Doak, why did you took the shot? Why did you took that shot? Luengo is playing all right. He's on a 7.1. Huge opportunity now for Diomande after a well-taken corner from shoulder up. Yeah, I believe it's Luengo's episode. He's playing really well. Oscar to Diomande. Here's just Carlito now. Come on, boys, let's score one. Duro, offside. I think he was miles off. Yeah, goal disallowed. Well, kind of a boring game so far. Shoulder up takes the corner. Near post, Diomande back to shoulder up. Diomande again. Dorgu now. Dorgu with a good cross for Fresneda. Oscar, just Carlito. Oscar again. Back heel to Diomande. Doak. Patrick Dorgu, shoot kid, shoot kid. No, he squared it to shoulder up and we're 1-0 up. 42 minutes on the clock, right before halftime. Come on, boys. Yes, we're in front at halftime. We're doing well. Keep at it. 60 minutes on the clock. Let's make some substitutions. It's not Hugo Duro's episode. He didn't have too many chances. Let's bring in Becerra for Ben Doak. Weissek for Luengo. Even though Luengo is playing really well. And I guess that's about it. Ivan Fresneda looks a little bit tired and he's on a 6.5. No, I'm gonna keep Fresneda. Shoulder up takes a corner. For Diomande, Fresneda now. Becerra, lovely move, lovely move. Come on, he just came in and scored our second goal. Come on, I was inspired there. Last season, Becerra played better than Ben Doak. What a lovely shot here. Yeah, he was the better player. Real Madrid are drawing home against Porto 2-2. Milan are winning against Dynamo Zagreb. Arsenal Leipzig 2-0. Chelsea are winning as well against Dortmund. 10 more minutes to go. We had 10 shots on target. Yeah, their goalkeeper is in excellent form. Fresneda is really tired, but he can stay on the pitch for the last few minutes. And it's over. We've won the match 2-0. Well, it was an interesting episode, starting with a defeat away at Real Madrid. It was kind of expected. Real Madrid were favorites. I'm disappointed we didn't win against Arsenal, of course, but we've managed to get 3 points against Betis and Inter. Next episode, I'll be back for these games, away at Napoli, away at Osasuna, home against Atletico de Madrid, and away at Manchester United in the Champions League. Until then, if you guys enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. I'll see you guys for the next one.